So my phone just buzzed and made me open my eyes. You're not even going to believe what time it is. What time is it? 8:20. I can't even believe it. And I wouldn't have woken up. Now the only thing is I took an Advil PM last night. Oh, it's a baby, so sleeping with me. This is my life here. It's a good life. It's a good doggy life. Diesel got me up at 3. And I don't think I was asleep till 11:30. So, but that's way more sleep than I normally get. Yeah, Diesel had me up. I heard him peeing somewhere, which was not cool. And then I couldn't find it. And then he went out and peed some more, though. So, I don't know. So I got to find a pee today. It's going to be, I'm going to, I have a run, a 4-mile run. I'm not doing that till somebody can watch the dogs. And I have to go to the grocery store. So both of those things, I need somebody's help. Oh, I can't believe it's 8:30. Wow. Can you imagine how long we would have slept if I hadn't heard my phone? I still have some neck pain. As I'm laying here, I can feel it in the base of my neck. But no ocular pain. My eyes are dry, but so I'll take you to go in and see what happens. Today's 7 days. $155.3. Okay. I'm laughing at myself because I turned the camera on and I could see myself and I was like, but this isn't right. There's something wrong. The mirror. I just got up, guys. I have to process my information. I haven't processed it yet. Oh yeah, my neck is still really sore. Let's check our ketones. I just checked my urine and as I thought, it's getting very dark. I would say it's about 8. So here's where I need to look it up. I don't know. It must not be. I'm thinking it must not be the same scale, but it reads the same, so I don't know. Because I sure as shit wouldn't want to be 8. Okay, so just get my glucose meter. I'll put you guys down here. Ugh. I should be more organized, you guys. You can see it, right? Okay. Yeah, so pretty. It's getting really purple. See, that makes no sense to me. I'm still only showing 0.5, but look at these urine strips. That's a good large, easy. So I don't know. I'll be back. Okay. Now I kind of woke up. I just pulled out all my nerd stuff, all my calendars and everything. And my lowest weight on this journey has been 152.8. And it looks like it was after a fast. Pretty good week's worth. Like, I have a bunch of words here. Perfect eat. So maybe it was a 72. I would have to look at my actual calendar. But yeah, it looks like I was doing 72s in October. So if you're interested in 72s, go back there. But my very lowest, it looks like, I said 0.8. 152.6 looks like my absolute lowest. But then I ended that month with 155.5. So, and it looks like there was some long fast that last week too. So that's great. Yeah, 155.3 is fantastic. That is just over 10 pounds, like 10.3, to my goal weight. And like seeing such success this week with eating such delicious food. Yeah, sure, there was times where I was still hungry, but the hunger is way more tolerable. And I had a horrible headache, but I've been going to the bathroom. I mean, I'm hoping that headache is just all, I guess it would be okay if it was just like the keto flu that you go through and I just happen to have a wicked bad headache, or it was PMS or whatever, as long as it's not going to be like a constant thing. There's no way I could live that way. I was just thinking, like, maybe my blood meters doesn't work, or maybe like its batteries are wonky. So I'm going to clean it up today, put all new fresh stuff in there, and maybe try check my glucose strips and then put the keto strips back in and recheck them and see if anything's different. Because like even David said to me earlier this week, he's kind of shocked that the readings I've been getting. So I'm just going to check, especially with the urine strips showing purple. But you're not going to have, so those urine strips showing 8 right now. I wouldn't see 8 on the blood meter. So maybe there's a different scale for blood and urine. I know they're in the same units though, and I know the list I have, 0.5 through 3, I've researched it. Yeah, there's some lists that say 3.5, there's some that say 4, there's some that say, you start at 0.5. So the scales that I've looked at, between 0.5 and 3.5 is really where we want to be. I don't want to really be any more or less than that. So I'm still in what the blood meter is showing as nutritional ketosis, which is great. That's what we want to be in, but I would just like to be a little bit deeper in ketosis. But I have a 4-mile run today. And like I said, I can't do all of my stuff until somebody gets up. And I never took a bath last night because Maddie took one very late. So I can't even believe you guys, though. This is late for me. I know I normally have a couple hours to myself. I don't know if I'm going to have that, but it's okay. So today is meatball subs, and I decided, what did I decide I was going to make with them? I think I wrote salad, finish up my salad. And then tomorrow I decided I'm going to make chicken wings because Eileen had asked me for a recipe in the air fryer, and it made me want them. So I'm going to pick up chicken wings today at the store. I don't like the drumstick part. I like the ulna, I guess it would be, like this part, your forearm part of it, the chicken wing. That's the part I like. And then I found 2 recipes that I've been wanting to try for like ever. Avocado fries and paleo onion rings. I tried onion rings in the air fryer that were low carb and they were absolutely terrible. All the breading fell off. So I'm not doing that. But these ones, you actually slice the onion and then you wrap bacon around it. Yes, please. And the avocado fries are big wedges of avocado wrapped in bacon and like a seasoning on top. Oh, I bet Eileen's excited for me because she's texted me. Yeah, it is exciting to be back to October's weight, you know. October, and then November happened with my vacation and Thanksgiving, and I kind of dialed it back in, tried to anyways, after, and got my lowest weight in November was actually at the very beginning. I hit 156.4, and then we went to Florida, 156. I went to Florida 156 and ended the month at 167.2 because it was right after Thanksgiving. And then did a long fast going into December, and I ended New Year's Eve at 157.5. So, and then I took the first off and ate so much bad crap. So much bad crap. Laid around the house, did nothing. And I was up to 160.3, and then I gained another 3.1 from my glutton day. So I was 163.4 starting keto. And today, 1 week later, 155.3. I'm so excited. If we could only lose 8 pounds a week, that'd be so awesome, because I'm eating twice during the week and both days on the weekend. So wouldn't it be awesome in February if we just went to keto every day? And I think the most important thing with keto, and I've done low carb before, is that you have to track and you have to keep your macros where they're supposed to be, or, you know, one day of slipping up, you will see a massive amount of water. I don't know. I got lots going on. I'm going to make my lists, and I will check in, but I'm pumped. I got to turn it off before I get in. They block my video. Like 50 people watching is gonna be a big deal. Whatever. So something funny happened at the grocery store I wanted to tell you guys about. I do feel a little nauseous. I really hate that. I gotta figure that out. I wasn't able to get. So how I make those Almond Joy Fat Bombs, I use mini, usually I use mini, what are they called? Cupcake things, you know? And then I line mine thing so I can pop them all in the freezer. But I'm gonna order a silicone tray because those are easier. I have a ton of silicone trays, they just aren't gonna be the right size for what I'm looking to do. So today I'll make them and put them in the mini cups without anything, but it might be a fucking bitch because they didn't have mini cupcake tins. What the hell's my forgot? I'm very, very thirsty, I think. So they didn't have a couple things, but they had mostly everything. And I got the chicken wings for tomorrow, which is exciting. And I'm pretty sure I have everything for meatballs, which now I just said I didn't take out any meat yet, but it should be thawed out by the time. I meant to buy fresh so I could just do it tonight. But I didn't write it on my list, so I forgot. I bought batteries so I can put new batteries in my ketone meter. I wish I had some other way to check somebody else's ketones that knows they're, you know, deep in ketosis. Because I did drop mine. When David dropped his, I dropped mine. But I thought it was still okay, but how do I really know? Eileen said, your meter's probably not working. But, I don't know. Tiny bit of headache. Muscles in my neck are sore. And nauseous. But I was in the water aisle. My kids really like the sport water bottles. So what I do is I buy like 6 at a time. And then refill them at work. and bring them home. So I don't really use them too often, but they like the sport top ones. So I grab the water, and this old man walks by and just under his breath says something. And I was like, huh? And he goes, that water has salt in it. He goes, you need to buy this one. It's natural spring. They'll love it. I'm like, first of all, who the hell is they? How do you know this water isn't my water? I said, salt's good for you. I can't wait to make my I'm a Salty Bee shirt. What the hell's wrong with people? They think they know. Dude, your whole body's made out of salts. There's salt in the water. It's so funny because my 14-year-old who listens to these YouTubers who are all conspiracy theorists and tells me I can't buy. She didn't tell me can't. She said don't. It's either Aquafina or something else. This was Deer Park. Just happened to be the one that had the sports cap on. And it's funny because my background before I worked in agriculture, I worked in water quality. So I used to test all these fucking waters, and some of them, there was no difference. Like you buy Fiji and it's so expensive, and analytically it was nothing different than, you know, mainspring water or whatever. It's just like pet food. Some pet food, they say they market it and it's basically the same shit. Anyways, so I just start walking away and I'm laughing. And I'm just like, you know, you should be educated before you run your mouth. I mean, he didn't run his mouth, but he definitely said it under his breath. He didn't want, you know, he didn't have enough balls to come up and say. I don't know, it's funny. It's noon. I'm just getting back from the on my way home from the grocery store. So I have a 4-mile run and just a little nausea, and I'm doing okay. And it's, you know, it's always great when you're feeling good and pumped, and the weight loss journey is in a ebb, or I don't know, when it's at the top of the peak. And today's a good day. I mean, yeah, it's not a brand new low, but it's a new low for last couple months, so that's awesome. And coming off the holidays and switching up the plan a little bit, you know. Of course, it's, you know, water weight and fluff weight and all that, but I don't care. Like, I don't care. Whatever I need to do to get the results. And I'm not a health nut. Like, I know if I cut out diet, there's things I could cut out in my diet. This fucker, what is going on? I could cut out diet soda. I could cut out, you know, the processed stuff I do eat. I could cut out dairy. You know, there's lots of shit I could cut out to be a healthier version of myself. But that, honestly, I'm just trying to get to the weight I want to be and look in the mirror and like what I see. And I'm getting closer and closer to that goal weight. But I'm sure once I get there, I'm going to reassess, and I am going to try to be fasted 139. Never in a million years, guys, though. Never. I have never been lower than 147 in my adult life, and that was marathon training. So I was running, 17, 18 miles in a weekend training for a marathon. So that 147 was extreme conditioned. I was eating, but mindful eating and running my ass off, literally. So that was never a comfortable, I don't want to run those long miles. I do, I probably will go back to training for a full, if Matt Caroline still wants to do it next year. Or my best friend, she's been wanting me to do another full. So, whatever. If it's never been on my plan. I want to be able to go out and run 3 miles no matter what. Any day of the week. Somebody calls and says, hey, look, there's a fun 5K this next weekend. Come do it with me. I want to be conditioned enough to do that. But that's it. I want to add some weight training this summer. Maybe once COVID shit is figured out, I can get a trainer and learn actually, correct form. Tell the trainer what I'm after. and work on muscle building and toning and lengthening. My girlfriend did say she would like to do like a bar class or a Pilates class or hot yoga or something like that, and I'm super interested in that. So I am going to look into that, and I wouldn't mind doing that for a few months before the weight training. And see, I meant to ask my hairstylist last night because she had done bar before down here. I do have more options than anyone else because of the area that I live in. Not everything's here, but a lot is here. So I am, I'm really having hot and cold flashes, which is not cool. I don't feel feverish. This fucking person, Jesus. If you're watching this video and it's like your first video, I'm sorry, because I know that I probably will have some people looking just to see what a first week of keto weight loss is, and I really need to make an intro video that tells people I swear and talk about poop and kind of crass. Just stop watching. Check it. I'll always do the weights right away. So anyways, I plan on rechecking my keto meter maybe before I eat dinner tonight, once I get the batteries in, and see if I get a different reading at all, and see. Tons of shit to do around my house, cleaning and laundry. I want to shampoo the couch because of the puppy, and just lots of stuff to keep me busy. And that run, not really like 4 miles. You know, the other day I had done 6 and 5 the weekend before, and then 4 before that. So 4 doesn't feel hard, which is awesome. Because I remember whenever I start running again, I'm like, oh my God, a mile. It's so long. But 4 does, it's nice in the middle of training that you're already like, oh, conditioned to do 4. It's, you know, fine. And that's where I kind of want to be. I kind of want to be where it doesn't feel like a lot, you know? And that I can run the whole time. And I think after like 4 miles, I start to, you know, want to have to bring a water bottle with me, and, you know, anything really long, then I need a hydration pack, or just gets to be more of a tedious thing to do than an enjoyable thing for me. And I run on a trail, so you got to run one way and then back, so it's not like you can leave stuff on a track or something. But I don't know how much more I'll check in today, because I have so much to do. But maybe if I take the dogs or do a run, I'll check in. I hope everyone has a great Saturday. It's beautiful, but it's cold here. Very, very cold. 37 and windy. But that'll be okay for a run. And busy beaver, basically, today. And I'll check in. Hi, friends. Okay, so I got everything put away, but I wanted to show you a few things I got for keto. Here's that keto cup. So I liked this walnut brownie one, so I bought 2 of these. And because I love the Quest birthday bar so much, I just keep trying to want to, like, you know, this. And I was told the Halo Top birthday cake is really good too, but the Halo Top, I checked it, the ice cream's like 14 carbs, like net carbs, I think. I have to look into that a little bit more. I briefly looked at it today and thought, oh, too many carbs, but I didn't really pay attention to fiber and stuff like that. And those, I have Rebel ones, I'll show you. 1 second. Just hold on. Oh, look. I have an old Halo Top that probably needs to get thrown away. We can look at it together. Okay, so here's this Rebel cookie dough, the one I told you about that I go in and then it says, to those who wait, yummy things. So this one's cookie dough. It says right on there 5 net carbs per pint. You can have this whole pint for 5 net carbs, but 660 calories in this whole pint. Let's see. In a serving, which is 2/3 of a cup, about 1/3 of this. 18 carbs, but there's 3 grams of fiber, so that's 15, and then there's 13 sugar alcohols. And I've got my favorite flavor, salted caramel, but again, I have never opened it because, have I? No. Because every time I wait, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm supposed to wait 15 minutes, and I really want to try it like you're supposed to, so if I like it or not, you know? Yeah. Same thing here, 14, 14, and 8, so 10. This is only 2 net carbs? No, this is saying 6. I think it has to do with something with you. See, this one says 14 minus 4 would be 10. Minus the erythritol would be 8. Oh, it's per carb. So in a serving of this is only 2 net carbs. Let's compare to Halo Top. And this one happens to be mint chip, and this one was opened and freezer burn. Let's see. So in this whole pint, 320 calories, which is great. But in one serving, 14 minus 3 is 11, minus 5 is 6. 6 net carbs per serving in Halo Top. Which I could keep mine to a serving. I'm not like Eileen and eat the whole containers of ice cream. And right now, if I was thinking I would want ice cream, I'd leave this out, but I don't want ice cream. I'm actually not a huge ice cream person. I'm really not a cake and brownie and all that stuff, but lately I've been wanting a little sweet after. You should see all the Sour Patch stuff I bought for Derek. It's my fault. I shouldn't complain about him eating this junk because I buy it for him. It's my love language. It is. It's wanting to give them what they want. I got him regular Sour Patch Kids, berry Sour Patch Kids, these new watermelon or Haribo or however we say that, and he loves gummy bears. These watermelon ones and these tropical ones. What else did I get? I got a couple beef sticks. Go-to beef sticks if I ever, I'm in a jam. This is my favorite. I know a lot of people like Lily's, but I like this endangered species chocolate. And these bitches are expensive. Lily's is even more expensive, but this one's almond, sea salt, and dark chocolate. If I just need a square of chocolate, but this is also the other one. I buy this Lindt one. 85% cacao. And so, these aren't even as dark as that, I don't think. This one's 72%. And then I bought a caramel. This one's only 60. But if I need the chocolate fix, little square of that's, something that's good too, not made with a bunch of bad shit. I got more Quest bars because they were on sale and they're my favorite. I really don't ever have more than one of these a day. So to make the fat bombs, the Almond Joy ones, you need unsweetened coconut milk, and they didn't have any. I had to buy light coconut milk. It's very low in carbohydrates, though. Whatever. And unsweetened coconut. And I also bought 100% Baker's unsweetened chocolate. And I got some of the Lily's chocolate chips. Because you'll see in I'm uploading a video right now for yesterday. I printed 20 different recipes at work. $1 Million keto bars, keto brie bites, Almond Joy fat bombs. Actually, I took them all to the store to make sure I had what I needed. Keto gooey butter cake. Yes, please. What else? The best low-carb caramel sauce to put in your salted caramel bars. These are the millionaire bars that I was telling you guys about. And then the Almond Joy fat bombs. And today's low-carb meatball subs. But look what my family gets to have. So I found this. This was in my cupboard. Classico tomato basil. Only 6 grams of carbs. Completely okay with that. I got then these nice crusty French rolls. And I got the garlic butter again with Parmesan and basil that I'll put on there first, and then put the meatballs on top, and then some mozzarella. Oh, I have the fresh mozzarella and fresh Parmesan. I meant to buy Derek provolone, but I forgot. I also found these. They just happened to have a coupon, so I was like, oh, I'll try it. Keto pancake and waffle mix. I figured I could use my little waffle maker. I don't really hardly ever have breakfast, so maybe to use them as a chawaffle. Something to have on hand, right? Naughty dog. Say naughty, naughty dog. I'm definitely going to have to take them for walks today. Poor Layla needs a couple days break, though. What else? I got some new nail polishes. I love my nails today, but I got some, question, though. It's really hard to tell what the color is. These two look black. I have to look that up because I should know what color they are, I would think. There's no number. Unless they say it somewhere. The one's blue, and I can kind of see that inside. It's like a sparkly blue. I guess maybe this one's blue too. These two look black. Maybe I warm them up and see if they change. You want to see mine? So I almost forgot to take out the meat again, and I wish I would have bought a fattier meat because normally I was eating really low fat in my meat. So I only have a 97.3, and I do have one fattier one, 86.14. So I'll put the two together, and that should be good. But I'm very excited about mine. I'm more excited about the bread pocket that you make in the meatballs and the sauce, because that's what I like. And I'm going to do lots of cooking today. Lots of, I'm going to at least do the fat bombs. And maybe tomorrow, if I don't have time, I'll do. Whew. Bee is hot. Can you see? Isn't that pretty? Pretty. I love it. So yeah, I'm uploading my video and I'm going to do stuff around the house. So maybe I'll check in with you guys later. So I didn't think I would, but I went ahead and put new batteries in and cleaned up my blood meter, and 0.9. So I don't know. Maybe it wasn't working. I definitely have to do some type of, I don't know, because it said 9:21. So that's not right for time or for date. So I got to figure it out. But maybe I have to like reset it or something. I don't know. That's nice to see a little bit higher, man. Okay, guys. So I fucking spoke too soon. Right? I sure did, because I'm sitting feeling confident coming this morning saying, no, 4 miles, that's, I feel conditioned and blah, 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 blah. Karma is a bitch. She really is. I should probably back it up a little bit. After I went to the grocery store, I had a protein bar. Or on my way, I don't know. So I had a protein bar, right? One of my Quest birthday bars. Fine. I ate it kind of slow. I kind of took a bite and then did some stuff, took another bite, whatever. And then, which is perfectly fine. Today, my window's open all day. And so is it tomorrow. But I'm going to try to be tighter tomorrow, but it's okay if I decide not to. But I'm making chicken wings tomorrow, so I may just, have dinner. I'm not sure, though. Anyways, I had the protein bar. Now, this morning, I felt like I had to go to the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom, and I noticed something. Like, it hasn't been as good as it's been. And I was like, well, that kind of sucks, but, whatever. At least a little came out. It's like stuck, but not stuck, painful, hurt, hard stuff. It's like stuck like peanut butter stuck. Does that make sense? It's so gross. I'm sorry, but I think as I was running, I realized what I think happened was Friday's water intake was nowhere near where it's been all week. So I think it has to do with what are these fuckers doing? I don't know what's going on. All these people on the sides of the road here. Friday, I only had like 2 of my water jugs, which was about 50 ounces. And my 2 seltzers when I was getting my hair done. So those are 12 ounces, the 24. So that's like only 75 ounces. And I've been drinking like 100, 150 ounces of water all week. Not like super intentionally, like I'm gonna get all this water. I just used my water jug and kept filling it up instead of drinking soda, or, instead of diet soda. I would drink some water at work, really mainly at work. So I didn't drink as much Friday, and I think that's what I'm feeling today. And I haven't had any water yet today. I just got this seltzer. So I think that's what it is. So I got stuck poop. Can't be having that. So I'm gonna drink a shit ton of water now. It's 4 o'clock. And I just got done running, and I got my house is just tore apart because I'm cleaning. So I'm sure Derek's like, but it's gonna look good when it's all done. So anyways, it totally sucked, my run. I did it, but I was yelling at myself like, get the fuck moving. What are you doing? It was like I had ice blocks. So either I think it's because I'm not fasted, because I ate some stuff, and I perform so much better cardio like fasted. I'm sure if I lifted it would be different, but I like fasted cardio. I don't like to be weighed down by my food, and I feel that way sometimes. Even though it wasn't a lot, right? I didn't eat last night, so it was just what I had in my stomach this morning. And afternoon, it's 4 o'clock. I keep thinking it's earlier, and that's another thing. I like to run first thing. I should have ran this morning and then went to the grocery store after, but kind of was dragging a little bit today, even though I had great sleep. So I think I have a little bit of bowel backed up, or BM, or my poop is backed up a little bit. I didn't drink enough water. I didn't run fasted. It's cold and windy. So that's my excuses. It's done. So here's the before picture. It's got 4 of my meatballs in there with sauce, cheese, on this low carb dough. But I'll tell you about it was a little harder than I had hoped. All I can do is hope that this is as good as it looks. Look at it. It's like meatball sub boat. Oh my God. Let's put a little fresh Parmesan that Tate shredded for me. And I'm gonna put some fresh mozzarella. Hold on. So I have like 20 rooms in disarray. Derek's and Maddie's meatball subs looked amazing, and I really wanted to try a bite, but I was like, it's okay. The dough for this like boat is very similar to fathead dough, but I followed the directions not knowing like that's what it was gonna basically be, and they made me do it in a double broiler, and now my fucking kitchen's destroyed. But I wanted to follow the directions, you know. So that's basically what this is, and the directions say that most people only eat half a boat, but and a half a boat is a serving. So 2 meatballs and half this dough. I wanted to taste it and tell you what I thought, because it looks amazing. It smells pretty good too. But let's see, I want to see what this dough tastes like first. And I have a bunch, it's like a recipe for 4. So I have a bunch of leftover dough. It's good. I can taste the flavor of the almond flour, but it's got good consistency. It's not mealy. You're supposed to use super fine almond powder or flour, and I think mine was just fine. So that mealiness would go away, I'm sure. It's nice to have like bread texture though. Jeez. I want more sauce. So I will go get more sauce, but let's try a meatball. Their rolls looked amazing. I put garlic butter. I cut open the roll. I put garlic butter on both sides. Sprinkled Parmesan on one side, mozzarella on the other. Topped it with 3 meatballs and then stuck it in the oven for a few minutes. Meatball is excellent, but it's my recipe. I didn't follow their recipe for their meatball. So yeah, just a lot more sauce. And I don't even care if it's low carb sauce. But yeah, I don't have barely any sauce. It's just topped meatball. So I'm gonna dump some more sauce on it. Joanne's made me want bagels when she's doing her hacks. So I decided I had about, I don't know, a good ball left of dough. So I'm going to, I added a shit ton of this. I don't know how much, just a ton. A little bit more cream cheese and a little bit more mozzarella just because I wanted to use it up. And I'm gonna knead it and I'm gonna freeze it and then make bagels with it. And I have a bagel pan. So I'm super excited because I don't think the texture's gonna the texture's gonna be great, it's gonna toast up, but I don't think the mealiness, once I add the seasoning and then spread cream cheese on it, I think it's gonna be good. So I'm making the Almond Joy Fat Bombs. Couple things that you might want to have if you're doing keto. Coconut oil, like real coconut oil. It will be solidified until you cook it, but it melts really quickly and doesn't taste like coconuts. This one I'm making it taste like coconuts because I'm putting in the shredded coconut. Another thing that's helpful for baking and for cooking for keto is this xanthan, I don't know, gum. It's like almost like a cornstarch. It is a thickener. No gluten. It says 1 carbohydrate, but 1 gram of fiber too, so negates. What else is a good keto item? I thought I had another one. Oh, yeah. Liquid stevia. That's good. Yeah, I'll show you what my fat bombs look like, but I just wanted to tell you about these couple products that you should have on hand if you're gonna make keto stuff. And then I gotta clean my mess up, man. I got big messes. Something else that I always had on hand when I was cooking, baking lots of keto stuff years ago is extracts. So I have like a ton. I have like an apple extract, hazelnut coffee, natural caramel. I'll probably be using that one. Not just vanilla, you know, I have strawberry and blueberry is really good in bagels for some reason. So I have all these I got butterscotch, peach. See, I have this whole little tray up there of all different extracts to use. So that'll bring out like all those nice aromas. So you're tricking your brain because, you know, a lot of what you taste is smell.